Did you know that in Japan, people take baths in noodle soup? Yes, you heard that right. This quirky yet relaxing experience is a testament to the innovative spirit of Japanese culture. Imagine sinking into a steaming hot bath infused with the warm, savory aroma of noodles. It's a whole new level of comfort food. Meanwhile, in other parts of the world, bubble baths are all the rage. But in Japan, noodle soup baths provide a unique twist on this universal relaxation ritual. But the quirkiness doesn't stop there. Picture this, you're driving down the road and instead of the usual green traffic light, you see a blue one. In Japan, this is a common sight. The color blue is used instead of green for traffic lights. A fascinating example of how language and culture can influence even the most common aspects of daily life. So the next time you're at a traffic light, imagine it turning blue instead of green. Ever walked past a restaurant and been fooled by fake food on display? That's a common sight in Japan. In this country, dining out isn't just about satisfying your hunger, it's an experience. And that experience begins before you even step through the door. Many restaurants display intricately crafted fake food models in their windows to attract passers-by. These aren't just any old plastic replicas. They're handcrafted with such meticulous detail that it's easy to mistake them for the real thing. In fact, these food models are so realistic, they're often made from materials that cost more than the ingredients of the actual dishes they represent. This practice is quite different from what we see in many other countries, where menus or simple signage are the norm. It's a testament to the Japanese commitment to aesthetic and precision. Imagine if all restaurants displayed their meals this way, wouldn't that make choosing what to eat so much easier? Ever had a Mr. Pepper flavored Kit Kat, or maybe a soybean one? In Japan, these are just a few of the unique flavors you can find. Japan's love affair with Kit Kat has led to over 300 different flavors, ranging from the exotic wasabi to the comforting baked potato. It's a far cry from the standard chocolate bars you'd find elsewhere. The Japanese have turned Kit Kat into a canvas for culinary creativity, each flavor a testament to their innovative spirit. And speaking of innovation, let's not forget their ingenious solution to space-saving square watermelons. Yes, you heard it right, square watermelons. Grown in glass boxes to shape them while they mature, these watermelons are designed to fit perfectly in compact Japanese refrigerators. So there you have it. A country where you can enjoy a sea urchin Kit Kat after dinner and store a square watermelon in your fridge. Which unusual Kit Kat flavor would you like to try? And how about a square watermelon for your next picnic? In Japan, making noise while eating is seen as a compliment to the chef. Yes, you heard it right. It's a common practice in Japan to slurp your noodles or make noise while sipping your tea. It's a sign of appreciation, a way to express that you're really enjoying the meal. This is quite the contrast to many Western cultures where making noise while eating is seen as impolite. It's one of the many things that sets Japan apart and adds to its charm. Now moving on to another peculiarity in Japan, the number 4. In Japanese culture, the number 4 is avoided due to superstition. It's because the word four in Japanese sounds similar to the word for death. It's a belief deeply ingrained in the culture, influencing everything from floor numbers in buildings to gift-giving. So, slurping your noodles loudly is not only acceptable, but encouraged in Japan. And remember, avoid the number 4. In Japan, falling asleep at your desk is seen as a sign of hard work and dedication. This may seem bizarre to some, but it's a cultural norm called innemuri, meaning sleeping while present. It's not about being lazy or unproductive. Quite the contrary, it's a sign of commitment, illustrating that you're working so hard, you can't even stay awake. Now let's steer our attention back towards the blue traffic lights. Yes, you heard that right. In Japan, what we'd normally call a green light is actually more blue. This dates back to ancient times when the Japanese language didn't distinguish between green and blue. Even when international standards called for a change, Japan found a unique solution. They added a bluish hue to their green traffic lights, creating a color that sits somewhere between green and blue. So, next time you're feeling sleepy at work, just remember that in Japan, it's seen as a sign of dedication. And who knows, maybe one day our traffic lights will turn blue too.